Alright guys, so today I'm actually going to be revealing the tape trick. Yes, the tape trick that I performed on my New Year's Eve performances video. So if you have not watched that video, be sure to check it out so that you know what this trick is if you haven't seen it already. Now I'm going to be revealing how to do it, and it's actually really easy and really fun to do. So this is the secret. You're going to need just like a roll of tape, and you're going to take two little strips from it. You're going to take one strip and place it on the back of the card box. You're also going to need the card box for this trick. And then you're going to take any indifferent card. I use the King of Spades, and you're going to place a strip right on the back of it, just like this. The same way that you do on the back of the box, sort of, just vertically along the center, just like that. This card with the tape is going to go in the second position, just like this. And the deck, it can be missing some cards, which this deck is actually missing a lot of cards, but just make sure that the card with the tape is in the second position, just like this. So now, once you have the tape on the back of the box and the tape on the card in the second position, you're going to place the cards in the box, and you are ready to go. So, you go up to a spectator and you say, alright, we have a deck of cards here. You take them out, and you can block push over some cards just like this and spread them out. You don't want to go one by one exposing that card, but I guess you could if you wanted to go really little. Just don't go too far showing the tape, because you don't want to expose the tape. So just show basically all the cards are different. And all you're going to be doing now is a riffle force. So I like to swing cut the cards into my hand, catch a pinky break just like this, right above the top card, and you're going to be forcing the second card by doing a riffle force, so they call it stop whenever they want, and you're just going to break the cards at that point. Cut the cards, pick up the cards, and you're going to do a double lift, showing they stopped freely at the King of Spades. And this is a double lift because, first off, you want to force the King of Spades, and also you want to hide the tape from the back. And you do that by doing a double lift, just like this. So now, once you've done a double lift, you can go back and forth a couple times, showing that it's a normal card, but don't do it too many times. You're going to do this move, which looks something like this. And what you've just done is, now you have a single card in your hand, and it's the card with the tape. So what you've done is, now you're in the double lift position, just like this. You're going to hold the card just like this with your thumb and four fingers, just like this. And these fingers right here, holding the deck, are going to play an important role in this move. They're going to be grasping the top card, just like this. You're going to act like you're flipping over the double, just like this, but you're actually going to be lifting up your hand. Your left hand, you're going to be lifting it up just like this. And these fingers are going to actually grasp onto that top card, and then you're going to use your thumb here to just peel out that King of Spades, so that you're stealing the top card back on top of the deck, and your wrist is completely turned over when you do this. And your thumb here is going to flick the card, which makes it look like a natural motion. So one more time, you have forced the King of Spades, so you do a double lift showing the King of Spades, and you're going to do the move where you are acting like you're flipping it over, grasp the card here, just take the King of Spades, leave that top card behind, and flick with your thumb, just like that. And in full speed, it looks like this. Just like that. It looks totally normal, like you're just flicking the card. And don't flip it over, because it is the card with the tape, but you can flip the deck back over. Now, I don't have a spectator right now, so I'll use the two jokers over here from a different deck to represent the spectator's hands. Because what you're going to have them do is you're going to hold the card face up, place it in their hand, ask them to take their other hand, place it on top of the card, and then take both of their hands and flip them over, just like this. So, you just ask them to do that, so they sandwich it in their hands and they flip over their hands just like this. And they have no idea that this card has tape on it. They won't be able to feel it. They will have no idea. So now, you can spread through the cards and have them touch any card. So let's say they touch this card. Place it on the table, but don't flip it over yet. Now, as you're picking up the box and showing the tape, you're going to push off the top card and catch a pinky break, because you're going to be ready to do another double lift with this card after you place the tape on it. So you're going to show this tape, and you say, alright, we're just going to place it right here on the back of this card, just like this. And you just place it vertically on the center, the exact same way it looks on the card that you forced, which is in their hands already. So you ask them to not look at the card yet, because it's going to be a different card that you show them. It's going to be a double lift showing the Jack of Hearts, or whatever card it is, really. It's going to be a double lift, just like this, because you want to show this card, and then suddenly the tape is going to vanish with the exact same move that you do before. So now you pretty much already know how this trick is done. So just one more thing you have to do is do some double lifts just like this, showing the Jack of Hearts as tape. You're going to do the same move again, where you just retain the card, and you're going to flick with your thumb, just pulling out that single card. And then set the deck down face up. You don't want to flip it over because the tape is on the top card over here. So just leave it face down. Now leave this card face up because you're going to say, all right, so there's no real way to remove the tape without making noise, like removing it from the back. You would hear it. So you can give the card a couple spins if you can. You can just flick the card, you can shake the card, you could do whatever you want. Basically show that the tape has vanished. Show your hands empty. That's a very important part because they might think that you have tape on your hands, but you really don't. You have nothing in your hands. This represents their hands right now. This is actually in their hands the whole time. And you ask them to lift up their hands. And the tape is magically on their King of Spades. That will just actually blow them away. And you can show this is really the Jack of Hearts, this is really the King of Spades. It's just an amazing trick, and you don't actually end up clean because of this card, but that actually doesn't really matter because they won't really be looking at the deck because all they're going to be looking at is this card right here, which impossibly has tape on the back because it was in their hands the entire time. All their focus will be right here, so you will have no heat on the deck. So that was pretty much the tape trick from my New Year's Eve performances. It's a really cool trick. You could do it anytime. It's not just like a New Year's trick or anything. So hopefully you guys like this trick, and see you guys for my next video.